hard. Um, so this morning I was writing in my journal. Um, there was two males there that went to visit me that they needed help. They're YouTubers, we'll say. One of them's always on there, and he needed some Wi-Fi, and I'm like, well, I guess you could borrow mine. And he said, I'm sorry for all the crap I said about you and blah blah blah, and the other guy too. And I'm like, this is weird. And they were giving me like they had like this mic. It was like orange mic, like a microphone. And one of them went to the other room to take a nap, and then he's like calling the other guy, and he says, "Hey, turn on the Wi-Fi. Have Vero or V, like they call me, turn on the Wi-Fi." And I did. And I feel that the time is coming near where we will have to unite, whether you believe in certain things or not that the other person may believe in. But at the same time, I'm still holding my boundaries. I'm not letting anyone from the past in anymore because I did learn my lesson. And and then I saw the number 311, and then I saw George is dead. And I'm like, which George? George Jr. is gonna die, or is it, or what? And then Power Lady and I were talking, and I don't know if she's gonna want to go on live right now. I did that thing where you can have people on if you want, the waiting for guests thing, go live together. And so I'm like, And then she explained to me that it could be something to do with John F. Kennedy coming back. And I'm like, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in Trump coming back. I mean, it's all like follow the plan. Like I was telling her when I was in Amway, I was like a teenager when I was in Amway, and they always said, "Well, you have to show the plan. Trust the plan." I'm like, to get people in, to buy stuff, and I'm like, I don't trust no plan. I only trust my plan. And this feminine energy, man, it's just gone whacked again. It had gone whacked again last year. And again, it's here with the spring equinox. Like, so I was like going to the gym right now, and I usually avoid a neighbor because she's very critical. She wants to know everything about everyone. And I just have gone to her house one time when she moved in. She's from California, an older Hispanic lady, and she's like, "Te me haces más gordita." Like, you're fat now. And I'm like, I just had surgery 2 months ago, I said, on my neck, and I explained to her what they did, the anterior cervical discectomy infusion of, 4 vertebrae. And then I caught myself, thinking, why do I have to explain this to her? She's nothing to me. If anything, she's there to mira, pica, 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 like the woody woodpeckers that they're just pica, pica, pica until they make a hole. Well, don't let them make a hole. These woody woodpecker females energy is it's pretty whacked. Um, I had to stop talking to two family members because I need a break. I need a break from that pecking, pecking, pecking. Like chingy, chingy, cuchito de palo in Spanish. And so I stopped and I raised my sweatshirt and I said, "Yeah, a mí me gusta estar gordita." I said, "I like to be chubby. I don't mind. Like this last surgery that I had has totally helped me, and the other ones too, but this one in particular, because it's the throat, it's the what people believe in, the throat chakra. um Thank you, thank you so much. Yes, I will keep my head up. And it's because it's you're able to speak more. The throat chakra, I tell people, well, if you believe in that stuff, you can wear turquoise to help you speak. And then to let people know, your journal, and let people know what's on your mind, and then write on your journal, what things you've forgiven yourself about. And you don't have to forgive any other people, but you just forgive yourself. The forgiving of other people is another way of the religion to keep you down to yes, I'm muscle, yes, I'm muscle, yes, like yes, I'm gonna like say whatever you want me to do, sir. Don't be a yes man, don't be a yes girl, don't be a yes nothing. If you're gonna do say yes to you, say yes to your inner soul, your inner child. And so, but what's funny about this lady, it used to affect me. And now with this, like this surgery coming out, with the, healing of my neck, healing of my past wounds, I lifted my shirt up and I said, I like being gordita. I like being chubby. Like I finally accepted my body. I'm not going to have no surgery for, boob lift, tummy tuck. I got to do my arms, man. No, no. Um, there's nothing like the original. It just reminds me of like when in the past people were like all about putting in the Botox, the lip thing, the eyebrow thing, the whole facelift thing in the 80s was very popular. And in the 80s, the skinny models were skinny as F on those magazines. I used to look at 17, magazine 17, Vogue, whenever I could, borrow it from a friend. But yeah, 17, man, as soon as I started working, I'm like, I'm going to get me my 17 magazine, which I am not affiliated with them whatsoever. But I remember I was like in seventh grade and these models were skinny as F, man. They were skinny, skinny. And then they had the makeup on that was black here, like if they were heroin addicts or what they call chasing the dragon, the black tar, whatever you want to call it, heroin crap. And, it's all about sex, it's all about partying. And um, it's just that seems to be coming back. Now the models again on the magazines are skinny. I'm like, why can't you just accept yourself? Well, it's because of the programming of the other females that are programmed. They're programming you as a child. It's like you hear your mother say, oh, estoy gorda, I'm fat, blah, blah, blah. I wish I didn't have these arms so big. Oh, my legs are as skinny as birds. And I'm like, you have to understand your body physique. Like mine is supposed to be to infiltrate, get shit done, kick ass, right? Take names later, you know. And then there's a cleanup crew. I'm not part of the cleanup crew. I'm part of the take action. Got to do it now. Fucking run, sprint, whatever it takes for me to just get the job done. And that's me. My legs are not going to be as thick. My butt is not going to be like a BBL or whatever they call it, the big and BM, the BMW of fake butts, and it was the whole thing with the butt thing, they had the peaches. So, going back to all that stuff, it's like the long eyelashes, we got right now it's the butt, and then now it's gonna be like the skinny person. And it's like never freaking ending. That AI is so on point with siphoning your energy of, oh my gosh, I need a nose job because it looks like a bird. Oh my gosh, I need to buy these types of shoes or this type of purse because I gotta promote myself to, and then you're living like in a little tiny place where maybe you have to share your bathroom with someone. Like I was watching that movie that I was just like really in pain last night. I'm like, I can't sleep. I was trying to do my website. Thank you, PowerLady, for pushing me to do my website. My website was taken over, as you know, September of 2021, and I just like, well, I guess I don't need a website. But I was like, you know, tope, like with my head hitting against the wall, like this, the idea of how the hell do I get this website? And I published it, and then it's messed up. So only the first page is right. The other ones, I'm not that Chinese dude. I'm not a game person that makes games. That would be nice, but I like the pictures, so I published it thinking that I was done. My classes are there. My YouTube link is there. Oh gosh. Anyway, so I was watching this Netflix thing called oh gosh, I would have to look at what it was called, but it was a bunch of females, two girls that had been in foster care that decided to go to California, and they thought that they had got a loft that they just had to share maybe the common area of the kitchen and the living room. Well, and it ends up being that it's in a theater, movie theater, old antique, like kind of like a mansion style, that they live way up there in the loft of the movie theater. and they have to not only share a room with, each other, their sisters in foster care that grew up with two mothers, right? The two mothers are gay. They're people, it's fine. I mean, if you were born like that, that's fine. But it's like these agendas to do the baby Jabberwocky, to turn people into other, um, the transgender movement. I'm like, okay, when are we gonna have a female president? Are we ever gonna have a female president? We know some of them are gay, like Zelensky and Bill Clinton. He's cross dresser, and then we got Mike Obama. All that. I digress. So they had to pay like $800 to live in a place, and each. And I'm like, that's nothing, because when I lived in LA in the 93, I believe, it was $700 just for a studio, and my cousin and I had to both work. I had to work two jobs. So anyway, I just find it interesting how just the whole female agenda is just for females to feel bad about themselves and their body, and for them to fit in. Like, it's always been a thing where you have to fit in or you're not one of us, the whole um, on Fridays we wear pink kind of thing, right? um, all all of the programming that the Matrix has put, actually the Matrix has put you in a little box since you were born, because your parents were already in the Matrix. They would sit you down in front of a TV because they had to clean, or they had to, you know, cook dinner, or they had to do things around the house or wash, and then they'd sit you in front of a TV, you know. Um, you'd have to get all your baby Jabberwockies, before you go into Head Start. I don't know how many, things I've had to be poked with. But it's like, no more. I said no more. Like, when this whole thing in March of 2019 came, and I saw the agenda of hacking someone's crown area, the seat of wisdom, la silla del entendimiento, along with a black strip of DNA, which is the AI, mixed with fear. I'm like, no, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that thing. And there's an agenda there. And so there's another movie online where the guy says that, VA, blah blah blah, X will say, that's meant for you to be gay. And I'm like, wow. So the different kinds, whether it's the one that starts with a P, ends with an R, or the baby shampoo that starts with J, right? That kind of poke, baby Jabberwocky, they have different agendas. They have uh, different things inside them. We all know about the thing that starts with a G, the two words, the G and the O, right? I can't even say it because they took down my video the last time. But we just have to be careful. Whose agenda are you listening to? Is your friend really a friend, or is she trying to manipulate you? Is she trying to have you be like her, mimic her, influencing maybe by giving you gifts, by perhaps saying, hey, why are you still asleep? It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Why are you still asleep? It's like, are you lazy or something? And don't listen to them. That is their parent telling them what to do. And their parent still lives inside their head. So they're going to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? And don't let people tell you what to do. You can't. You can't, because they're miserable. And so la miseria le gusta la compañía, right? They're miserable and they want to take you along. So, anyway, all this fear porn of save make sure you have water. I was looking at one of the memories that I've had on Instagram, because I'm erasing all of them. And it's like, last March, I was telling people, there's going to be a water shortage. Oh my gosh. Every year they want you to be in fear. They want you, I'm not saying don't prepare. I'm not saying that, but every year. And now the agendas with, the whole spill of, the trucks here in town in Tucson, what did they want to get rid of? What was so close there? There was a shelter, right? for homeless. What is the agenda? They want to get rid of the homeless. They want to get rid of, it's like, why can't they just help people get homes so that they can live? Maybe it's a community thing that, they're also doing the predictive programming with this movie that I'll write down when I remember. This series, it's like they're pushing people to live together. Um, so different agendas coming together. And anyway, I had a lot more to say, but I'm going to end it there for now. Okay? Nobody wanted to join. That's fine. We'll try it next time. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.